Video 79. May 30th, 2012. Mythi, friend Craddock100 put this video available May 26th asking for answers. Can you tell us what is this huge body that appears near the Sun? Friends, you are observing a rare moment, the great planet named by you as Enoch, being directed to the abeam of the Sun to charge its special atmospheric shielding. It's an encapsulated planet. Its atmosphere can store enough energy for many years of operation, as a huge capacitor. Enoch need not to be near any sun to survive, can survive in open space due to stored energy. Its orbit will be set at lower impact angle, after adjustment of the system as a whole during passage through the galactic hemisphere later this year. Currently he can be anywhere in the solar system, where it can cause the least imbalance. We do not know the plan of his position, because Pleiadians magnetically maneuvering it as they wish, and calculate. They have accurate control of its magnetosphere, and it avoids much less influence on the orbits of the planets with orbits predefined. Its outer atmospheric layer acts as a force field, can be activated to absorb light, turning it into a silhouette, a dark sphere, almost undetectable. Your governments have many pictures of him. Just will not divulge to the ordinary citizen until find it convenient. Mythi, how many of the world's population could fit in Queensland, Australia, each living on a 1-acre square plot? All. Why do you talk about overpopulation? You see, I never said how many humans the planet would behave. Understand that for the current context, I said 10% of your current population will rise to the level 1. I said that the balance of the new society level 1 will fit approximately 600 millions. In the middle half of the century, with the separation of the natural cycle of reincarnations, your society in the current context of zero level uses energy and materials highly harmful to the planet and its life forms aggregate, that is, reached a point that you're smashing your own home. This planet is poorly distributed. Many societies live by recycling their own misery. With no chance of development, flattened by a regime in which only the chosen may have opportunities for development and comfort. Everything in the development of a planet at this present stage depends on applied technology homogeneously. Planets with nature far less exuberant than the Earth, retains populations of up to 20 billion people living comfortably. A planet in the cosmos is like an island in the sea, can be productive and well managed or to be barren and inhospitable. The new society level 1, aided by advanced techniques, may increase in number of inhabitants for many more than there are today, without damaging the planet. But this will be conscious planning of your new society as a whole. Your governments want to reduce populations for failing to control the demand for resources. They would like, in the current context of use of energy and materials, commercially advantageous. They are losing control and decided to take drastic measures. What they do not know is that this selection will happen anyway, including them, not drastically, but in a natural way in this new era. Citing again the saying, there will be separating the wheat and tares. Taken from the ancient philosophical guides left here by your settlers, they were preparing you for this date. And the process has already begun. Mythi, they say the HAARP system is being finalized with a transmitting station in Antarctic and will be extremely powerful weapon. Will the CG do something about it? We know of plans, as their Pleiadians infiltrates in several areas. The HAARP system is a crude attempt to influence your ionosphere, is not like force field. He is part of your long list of dirty solutions. Do you have atomic missile exploded in the Van Allen radiation belt with dire consequences? And will now messing with the sensitive balance of thy ionosphere to block radio frequencies, opening holes for the passage of high energy levels, intercept missiles, and produce fields of transmission of frequencies to trigger mutations and block various brain functions. But see, the functioning of this system is very touchy, if some of these stations switched off for reasons of earthquakes or tsunamis, system loses redundancy and may result in further damage and get out of control. This will be the last attempt dirty used by this colony, for there is no more time for this type of military initiatives. This system would be useful if used in the real sense of the designer Tesla, as the global distribution of energy. Climate control plan, creating a global network of real-time communication, among other uses. But unfortunately this is not the intention. The intention is to get control over all nations by the power of the technology used to threaten and surrender. The Community Galactica has no plans to interfere because it already has projected that this initiative will not have long to live in this rearrangement of the planet. We will continue with the hope that your governments ponder their actions in this passage of age. But, be prepared for the ramblings of an elite that is about to lose the throne and the millenarian power to dictate its rules.